Hello, happy Thursday. I am finally back home after my trip to Key West with my mom and her friends. We ran a half marathon, so it was a lot of fun, but it's good to be back, even though it's cold and snowy here, but it's still good to be back. So today I wanted to just hop on and talk a little bit about my struggles with eating plant-based when traveling. So I want to know if any of you have struggled with this too. So it may not even have to be traveling, even struggling with traveling, but maybe just struggling with trying to eat more plant-based, but with family or people in your circle and around you, or even when you go maybe eat at other people's houses, that kind of thing. So if any of you do struggle with that, please just comment below with a thumbs up so I know that you do too. And if so, then this video definitely, or hopefully, will relate and will be helpful for you, and you'll definitely want to tune in. So as I said, I was in Key West over the last couple, I think 5 days we were there, and it definitely was a struggle to eat healthy. Well, I guess I don't want to say healthy, as we were all runners that I was with. It was a great group, and we all really had our own different ways of eating, but I think I was only vegan of the group. So for me, it was a little bit more of a struggle. And I've been trying to figure out how I want to still eat plant-based, but maybe not per se vegan and not be as strict. So I've been kind of trying to figure that out too. But also I wanted to be able to enjoy new foods. I wanted to be able to enjoy my trip and not worry so much about either, what I was eating, if I should eat it or not. So it was definitely a little bit of a struggle, but I also felt that I didn't want to feel guilty either for eating certain foods. So I really just decided, you know what, I'm just going to eat what I feel is good, that my body feels good. What makes my body feel, what can I eat and feel my body that'll still make it feel good and not feel too off. Because a lot of times when I travel, I have a hard time because my digestion gets all out of whack. I get out of my routine, and no matter, it seems like what I eat, it can be really hard. So this time I brought my probiotics, and I had that, and I also had my yogurt every morning, and I think that really, really did help. We also bought food, so we stayed in the house, and we were able to cook a little bit, so we were able to go shopping and buy some food. So I really just bought some staple items that I always like to have, that I knew would make me feel better, even if I went off, the way I usually eat a little bit. But I made sure I bought my yogurt, and I also made sure I had my probiotics. And what was the other thing that I also made sure I had? Oh, peanut butter. I also made sure we got peanut butter. I also made sure we had vegetables and fruits. So really those staples, things like that. So also drinks. Yes, Chris, I did indulge in drinks too. Yes, but I didn't feel guilty, and really had a good time. But yes, I made sure I had those staples. And then when I had my meals, and we were cooking, but even when I went out, I always made sure I still had my veggies. So when I went out, of course I had sweet potato fries, but still they're sweet potatoes, right? And I also had my, I think a couple times I had a veggie burger, which was really good. I think one time I went out, I also had a taco salad. Was it tofu? Yes, they also put tofu. So it was a Cuban place, and they had tofu, so they had tofu and rice and beans. It was really, really good. But I also noticed the portions when I went out were a lot bigger than what I normally eat. And also, even when I was eating dinner with everyone else, when we cooked dinner, they served a lot bigger portions too than what I was used to eating, but I was also not eating as often as I normally do. So it was a little off there. And it was hard because I was so, you're so hungry because we were so active and always walking around and everything, that I was so hungry that I was eating more portions than I normally do. But I also realized that, and I also realized how I felt. I didn't feel very good afterwards, and I just wanted to go to bed. Remember, I had dinner late one night, and then I just went to bed. But I remember my stomach just really hurting, and I realized I ate way too much, and I should have listened to my body and stopped before and just saved the rest for the next day. So that was a little bit of a struggle too, realizing my portions. But I did realize that, going out and eating with everyone, that my portions were definitely bigger than I normally do. But I did give myself a break, and no, this is my vacation. It's okay. At least I realized that that's not the way, I normally eat, and that's okay. So let's see, was there any other struggles? So I always made sure I had my veggies. I also, when I ate at home, or yes, I think I did say this already, but I always tried to have my veggies, but also not just my veggies, but also my food groups. So I tried to make sure I was eating still fruit, my veggies, my whole grains, my food groups, things like that. And then, and key lime pie. So has anyone had a key lime pie? If you know, if you have had a key lime pie before, then key lime pie is not vegan, and it's probably not something I should have had as much as I did. But I was in Key West, and you have to have homemade key lime pie when you go there. So of course I did, and it was very, very good. But I would like to try to make a key lime pie that is vegan. But it was very good, and I didn't feel guilty for eating it because I knew we were active, and I know I'll get back into my routine and get back into working out and eating the way I normally do. Because, as you guys know that I've probably said a lot, it's really a lifestyle. And if you are on a diet, or the way you're eating is not a way you can eat for a lifetime, then it may not be the best diet or best eating plan for you, because you really want to find something that works for you, that you don't feel guilty. And that's what's really my struggle with being vegan is, okay, is this something I can do that is a lifestyle and not feel guilty if I go off my diet either? So I'm really trying to figure that out, where I don't feel like I'm restricting myself from foods that I really do enjoy. Because there are some foods you do enjoy, and especially when you travel, it can be very difficult. Especially when you're with other people too, it can be very difficult to stay with that, the way you eat. So hopefully this was helpful or valuable to you guys. And if you have any questions, or if there's anything that you guys would like me to talk about, I would like to try going, or I will be going live every Wednesday night around this time, so around 8 o'clock. So if any of you are interested, or have topics that you're interested in me talking about, then definitely let me know. And if anybody has any questions, please comment below, and I will definitely, or DM me, and I will definitely get back to you. Also, if you are interested, and some of you may already know this, but I am planning, or I am working with clients now that would like to eat more plant-based, and I'd love to help you wherever you are in that stage. And if you would like some help, please let me know. Just message me, and we can set up a time to talk, and I can give you more details. So I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their night and a wonderful weekend. Bye.